Good morning. It's 7 a.m., which is way earlier than when I usually wake up. So I'm going to take advantage of this moment and start doing things right now so that I can fall into a better sleep schedule, because Lord knows my sleep schedule has been all over the place. I need to go for a walk also, so I'm gonna do that. I'm literally living in a pigsty. I'm going crazy. Like, I just don't know what to do right now. There is no storage in here. I know I signed up for this, but I can't even show you my place right now because it's so bad. I thought that getting clothing racks would help my situation and at least temporarily let me store away my clothes, but seeing it all out makes me want to throw up. Like, I can't stand it in here. Do I continue waiting for the IKEA wardrobes to come back in stock, or do I just try to find another solution that will probably be more expensive? I feel like in order to move on, I need to organize this space. A little heated today because I'm so sick and tired of it. I'm tired of it. So far, I styled it this way using the magazines and books that I have. I love Popeye for its graphics. For now, I moved my IKEA Besta calf mitts over here, and I feel like because it's low to the ground, it already makes the whole space feel a little bit bigger. I have my IKEA bow axle shelves that used to be in my office. I've been thinking about putting it here and I can make a cute display out of it. I've seen so many cool inspo videos and pics on TikTok and Pinterest, so I might have to just full send and commit to it right now because I have all the stuff. I honestly don't even know where else I would put my bow axle shelves. Today I'm going back to the old house. Gene is moving very soon, so I'm gonna help him fill up some of the holes we drilled into the walls and clean up, and I still have some little things left there. And on the plus side, I get to hang out with Rufus. Yesterday when I went to go pick up pretty much the rest of my stuff from the old place, I had a lot of old linens and pillows that have not been touched for years. I drove to like so many different Goodwills, and for some reason none of them were accepting more donations due to capacity. So I decided to go back home, and there was a homeless man going through the trash when I arrived, and I just went up to him and asked him if he wanted, you know, some of the stuff that I had planned on donating. And he was just so happy and excited to have all of it. He literally was like, there's still life in these, and that made me so sad but so happy at the same time, because it's definitely going to somebody directly that I can see who needs it. So that was just like a nice karmic experience. I don't even know if I'm using the word karmic in the right way, but it felt like everything was meant to happen that way. And that was really something that turned yesterday into a better day for me, because after leaving the house, I was definitely going through it in the car ride. When you're going through a breakup, you can have a week where you feel like you're just progressing so much and you feel so much better, but then there can be a random day or memory that kind of triggers you and puts you back into this state of grief. So yesterday was kind of one of those days for me, but I'm definitely like in higher spirits again, and that's just part of like the healing journey. But we're good. We're good. I have a few packages that I need to unbox. This is just like a magazine. I love Japanese magazines. I love outdoor camping stuff. I thought this would just be a cool addition to all the magazines that are currently sitting on my USM. It was on sale for $8, so why not? Oh! So I shopped at this retailer called End. I was looking for the hay rice paper shade so I can hang that in my kitchen, which I also just received. But that website happened to have the Brain Dead and Melanin Gets candle collab that they did in stock. And these are usually like out of stock everywhere. And it was on sale. So I was like, oh yes. Ooh, that smells so good. I actually have this. It's actually one of my favorite scents, the Melanin Gets Cannabis Oil Roller. This is the same exact scent, and it doesn't smell like weed or anything. It actually kind of smells like, what does it smell like? It actually kind of smells like a younger and crispier version of the Santal scent from Le Labo, I think. I'm not the best at describing scents or identifying them, but that's what it feels like to me. Green is always so cute, and I love Brain Dead, so yay! I'm glad I got this. And this, I'm assuming, is the large rice paper shade. Is this too big? How do I even... I can't even hardwire these into the ceilings, so I have to figure out how to do some like super long extension cable. I have these wooden beams, so I can actually screw hooks directly into the wood. My entryway shoe situation is not ideal. I finally got my hands on the Open Spaces entryway rack, and they were kind enough to give to me one, and I'm just so grateful. Put some tote bags folded up in this basket. Don't know what I want to put in here yet. Maybe some slippers, shoes, nesting tray with my rings, some fragrance. I finally got to order the IKEA Pax wardrobe frames because they're finally back in stock. I've placed an order, and all of this chaos behind me will be tucked away and organized finally, and I can truly move on with my life. I'm particularly excited about today because Vera and I are gonna do like a reading / journaling picnic. We've always wanted to do this. All my journals have been tucked away. I am not like a very regular journal writer, but I have a journal that I've been writing in since 10th grade, so I have entries dating that far back, which is crazy to look back at. I love the relationship I have with my journal. It's kind of like its own time capsule, and it's seen me and been with me through so many phases in life, so this is a cute little treat. We definitely have so much stuff for 2 people. Gummy bears. Some of these. These are like my favorite.
I love.
Sparkling water, bug spray, sunscreen.
Okay, that's good.
I just started reading this because I saw it all over TikTok. I don't do romance novels, but apparently it gets like steamy. This is like, like prompts, I think.
Cheers. Right? It's the last time you journaled though.
Really long time ago. I don't even remember.
What?
It's like, what do I keep doing that keeps hurting? Why do I keep repeating this behavior?
Oh,
drinking, dating men. I guess I'll share some prompts. When do I feel the most helpful to others? What did the people who raised me teach me about love? What lessons do I want to keep? What do I want to challenge?
It's heavy.
What would I describe my relationship with myself in one word? Pack-a-pow favorite. I haven't made this in a while. So good. This is one of my favorite dishes ever. So good. This is a big girl ladder. I borrowed it from my building's management because I need to reach the ceilings in order to hang up my new hay design lamp. This is the biggest rice paper shade that they have, 80 centimeters. I fear it is way too large for my space, but I'm gonna try it out. Like, this thing is huge! Not a good one. Oh. It looks so good. I got a Philips Hue light bulb. Oh! Stop it right now. This is so cool. It's perfect. Oh my god. But now I need to shower up and get ready because I'm going to Hannah's birthday party later tonight. And before that, I have to run a couple of errands. So lots and lots to do. In my last video, a lot of you guys brought up that I was in my Saturn return and I had no idea what that even was. It's apparently something that everyone goes through when they're like 23 through 31-ish. It basically is when Saturn is back in the place it was when you were born, and Saturn is kind of like the planet that rules a lot of challenges. It has like a lot of restrictions, I believe. When you're in your Saturn return, it makes you really confront yourself. I actually booked a reading with an astrologer because I don't understand anything more than the big three, but I do love astrology. I find it so fun, and of course, like everything should be taken with a grain of salt. So I'm nervous and excited to see what she says.
Hi, can you hear me?
Hi, yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, cool. Let me share my screen.
Someone just pointed out that I'm in my Saturn return because I was like, girl, I'm going through the shit right now. So I was like really interested in learning more about that.
Saturn not only, like I said, rules your chart ruler, it rules planets in your first house and it rules planets in your seventh house. So Saturn has an influence on half of your planets, which is like, ugh, it's so heavy.
I had a birth chart reading without knowing anything about me prior to the call and during the call. She pretty much could read certain aspects of my chart that were so on point. We touched on the Saturn return and how it affects me specifically. She basically told me that it's expected that my Saturn return hits way harder than most people's Saturn returns because my chart is ruled by Saturn. And if you're not into astrology, this all sounds crazy, I know. I'm getting out the thick of my Saturn return, which is good, and I actually feel that because of all the change that's been going on. It's kind of like this big sigh of relief, like the hard part's over. Again, she had no context about this. She also said my career and my job is destined and meant to be something to do with community, communication, having an audience, being out in the world and putting myself out in the world. The fact that she has no context about me is crazy. And she was like, yeah, social media is probably like something that makes sense for you, whether you're writing for people or if you're like in front of an audience. She kept going back to that because a lot of my placements have to do with communication and me thriving when I put myself out on the line. I was also able to see, based on my solar return chart, which is like a snapshot of the year ahead, that there was like a severance in my love life, which was also crazy. So I don't care what you guys say about astrology is real. It's not that serious at the end of the day, but it is like very, very interesting. I am going to a yoga class as Christine's +1 to a Sony hosted event. Literally only have 8 minutes, but I made myself a little spinach and tomato omelet. I could eat this in 8 minutes, right?
What? Yeah, so get sketched out.
Cute.
We never wear these colors, but I actually am not mad at it.
Try something new.
Something new. They're so cute. Good ASMR. Don't take us anywhere.
Cute.
Oh my god. This is the most colorful we've been.
Very out of our element.
You guys like that?
Come into a cat house, so start to round out the back. Opening of your shoulders. Floating child's pose. Float those knees and then jump start back up.
We made some great decisions.
Everything tasting all right over here?
get us going.
That is
For
so
what?
cute.
For your candy jar.
I think I'd get one for my candy drawer.
I don't know what this is for, but
For sugar.
Or yeah. You just know. You're such an enabler.
I'm just really good at organizing.
I think
you
we,
really are. I really
do a haul.
just want it.
This is a nice heavy spoon though.
Cheers.
I wish I had like a bathtub because I would use it for bath salts.
I was looking at bath.
I need to redo my jars.
I'm like trying to
She's
imagine.
imagining her
this.
life with this scoop.
I do like their square. I hate my round containers.
But I don't think it'll. I think we could honestly just put it on later.
Look at this, it's angled. This one's angled. Look at this side. Come here, look at this. Angled. I know, but this one's angled. Angled. Look how angled these are. They're all the same. You're right.
Always bickering.
Good. You're right. Pretty nice.
Sick. They're doing so good.
One side, I think.
No, it's both sides though.
It's the same as last time. There's gonna be one that's thinner and one that's this side.
My wardrobe has been built by my greatest, most helpful friends, Phil and Insu. I've been living in this apartment for a month now. I'm gonna give myself 48 hours to make this place pristine. No more mess, no more disorganization. I have no excuse anymore. I think living in chaos almost became comfortable for me, and that's a red flag. I can't let that happen. I gotta organize all my clothes, which I'm almost done with actually. I have my tank tops, my short sleeve shirts, but this is why I've been waiting for the IKEA Pax wardrobe, because I can organize my jewelry and my sunglasses, all my accessories like this, because they just think of everything. It's just a giant mirror, and it makes the space feel brighter and more open. This is like a purely functional purchase. And then I have some sweaters, my pants. I need to order some drawer organizers. For now, as long as things are tucked away, I'm happy, because they finally can have a home and I can get rid of this mess behind you. Oh my gosh, there's like so much stuff left over still. But I will be selling a lot of this stuff and clearing the space. Yeah.